Season's greetings. This is this and I me. These things are in my way. And I remembered to say season's greetings as early as possible. This is the very first video after Thanksgiving, which is when it is legally acceptable to start celebrating Christmas. If you do in fact celebrate Thanksgiving. If you celebrate Thanksgiving, but you're also celebrating Christmas before Thanksgiving, that makes no sense. But yeah, so season's greetings. And whoa, that's a new painting that I've never seen before. Okay, interesting. Definitely a fresh one there. So does that mean there might be other new ones I've never seen before? Like, I know I didn't paint this size of painting very often, but still, I feel like I probably have seen all the paintings. Most of my paintings were always this size, and I definitely feel like I've seen a lot of these. Like, I've seen all of these ones, plus the abstract one. Plus, I think at least one other one that I know of that I can't remember right now, but I feel like there's at least one more. Anyway, whatever. No one cares about that. What people care about is the fact that last time we almost overflowed this water, but we didn't. We're filling this up with water, which is good. The electrolyzer is working, but how well? I mean, that's okay. We only have the one electrolyzer for now, right? I didn't make another one yet, I don't think. Oh, the temps are... I did something good here, right? Like, I did something cool. Oh, yeah. So the system we've got going right now, everything looks so chilly, right? But look at over here. This thing is producing a ton of heat. But the surrounding area is not going to get too hot, right? Even the oxygen right on top of this thing is only like peaking at like 30 degrees right now. And then boom, look, it's done. And so it's going to take a break because I only let it do, I think, 10 refined carbon I queued up for it. So it'll do that and then it'll stop and the area will not overheat. And then we'll have a little bit of refined carbon to work with for this machine down here. So that was the big sort of upset last time. Is I was accidentally chucking polluted water where it shouldn't go once again. So I don't want to run this yet, but also I didn't really need to run it anyway because I didn't have the materials for steel production yet, and that's what I actually was trying to make. But the cool thing was that bringing this super cooled coolant to it seemed like maybe it was going to mean that we weren't getting a super hot output temperature for our liquid. We'll have to see if that holds true when we continue on to steel production, but we're waiting for all of the polluted water to empty out first, and the polluted water is not emptying out, it is only being used for our electrolyzer, but our electrolyzer is hopefully working quite well because our carbon skimmer is enabled and everything, so if and when carbon collects over here, they'll get rid of it and hopefully keep this whole place somewhat under pressure. Doom 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 doom. You know, just hopefully. And then hydrogen. Okay, right. We're also grabbing the hydrogen. We're getting rid of that. It's quite inefficient right now. You know, it's just grabbing tiny little bits and then everything else is throwing back here. But it's cool that we are actually going to build up a little bit of a hydrogen supply. That'll be good. Okay. Oh, and I finally got this to work. So now the question is going to be... Gosh, this place seems like it's going to be quite overpressured, don't you think? Like, should I continue to try and collect natural gas from here when the pump is idle and put it in storage? I probably should, but then I'm going to have to find a place for the storage, for said storage. But at least I did fix that to be more efficient now. I mean, this is a little bit concerning. The generator could kick on a little bit before 10%, maybe? Maybe? Well, let's see. Okay, I think the generator just kicked... Oh, I thought I heard it kick back on. They're doing a collective 10%? It's getting pretty low. Okay, generator kicks back on, and it immediately, boom, charges the power back up, and we're fine, right? Yeah. I mean, I guess it can't hurt to put the threshold a little bit higher. Let's put it to 15. Because I don't know, 10 was kind of a little bit scary. Like, what if all of a sudden there was a high power draw right when it got down that low? I don't want to lose power. But so yeah, now this thing isn't working constantly, which is going to save me power. And it's also going to save natural gas. I don't want this thing to not emit any more natural gas because the whole area is overpressured. I don't want that to happen. That would stink. But I guess maybe it's going to be fine for the time being. Okay, well, it looks like our hall of portraits... Whoa. I feel like there are a lot more Sweetles in here. Are there? Maybe not a lot more, but there are some more. These things are still haven't grown? Or did they grow once and I missed it? I feel like I would have noticed if they'd grown once, right? Is it going to make anything cool for me? I hope so. 8 more days? My god. Okay, they do grow slower out in the wild, but I don't have to tend to them at all, so that's good. Thimble, reed, seed, harvest ready. So yeah, look at our hall of portraits. That's working quite nicely. Should there be a thing to clean the air out here? Nah. Nah, that would be counterintuitive, right? It's just gonna get dirty again. They've got suits and this spot is clean, right? So, let's take a look at the decor. Okay, look at that. It's ugly right here, but then look at how beautiful it is all through this portion. I guess maybe we should dig out a little bit more somewhere here so that we can get another painting there, because it's a dead zone of decor for no reason. Okay, I tried to make it a little prettier over here. It worked, kind of. A little bit over here. It's kind of positive around there. Oh, I should put one in here. Duh. People run through here all the time. Furniture. Landscape canvas. Sure. Is just one in the middle gonna be enough, or should I do 2? One in the middle's probably fine. Seeing as there's already a little bit of decor right there for some weird reason. Let's put it a little closer to that side. And then... Oh god, okay, we're gonna want some down here. It's really hideous down there. We are gonna want some. Can I fit one over here? Was there something here before? I feel like there must have been something there that was taking up space. I don't know why I would have left that blank like that. I can put one in here. Put it weirdly low down, and then also put crown molding. Because why not? And then, I mean, I guess we can put it all the way to the corner. I was going to say we can just stop it, like cut it off, because no one actually goes that far over, but I guess once again, why not have it? Do we want crown molding down here? Is that weird? Just put a little bit of it, just for the sake of having it, you know. Okay, canvas. I kind of want it to be out of gold amalgam, so it's just that much prettier. I don't have enough gold amalgam, though. Is that going to be a huge waste of gold amalgam? I can only make... Oh, wait. You only need gold amalgam. You don't need gold. Just gold amalgam. Okay, well... Surely I can dig up more gold amalgam somewhere, right? It's usually in these slime zones. Yeah, it's all through here. But literally there isn't anywhere an easy place that I can reach it except for right here that is being used as a steppy stone. Really? What color is it on the materials overlay? Okay, it is gold. It would be a consumable ore? No, not consumable. It would be a metal. Oh, I skipped right over that. Okay, it's this gold color. Oh, well, there's some right here. And I guess that piece is kind of an awkward spot. I guess there's some along this wall. Thanks for showing me all of the stuff that is made out of metal. Yeah, that's super helpful for me. I didn't open up that area yet, so that's pointless. Like any other places that have already been opened up. Nope, not really. Okay, well, that's fine. This is maybe enough, or maybe it's stupid to be using this. Which one is it? That's not gold amalgam. It is? The heck, that does not look like gold amalgam. Okay. Take it, please. And that person sliding down that fire pole scared me. I thought that they were dying. Like, I thought they were falling. Should we grab this? Like, if this place becomes too overpressured... Okay, let's just grab it. Yeah. Gold amalgam, and then I'm going to use it for some paintings down here, and it's going to give the slightest bit of extra boost, because that's important to have. And I would make the wire conductive as well. But that... They're all overheat temperature plus 50. Okay. That uses a lot of resources. A lot of resources. Do I want to use that? I don't know. I do for the decor. Because right now the decor is -3 in the -300s right here. So whoever has to come down here to work, whichever duplicant, they're getting like, they're having a really bad day. Like, that's not good. I have to make sure I continue to monitor the oxygen because we're kind of only using... Okay, this algae terrarium is just pointless. We're kind of only using that one thing right now. It's a bit scary. I should probably grab more algae. Okay, so grab this and that one, and then these ones if you can. I know I'm like literally collecting crumbs, but if I can get another electrolyzer, maybe we just put another one right here, and both of them are kind of coming from the same place, but everything is going to be really close to each other in terms of like hooking everything up, so that would be nice, right? We might want to move the carbon skimmer eventually. Because I could put it higher. Wait, okay, so this is... If I put another one up here, I could continue it along this path and then just bridge over that pipe. Yeah, and I can fit another one right there. But in terms of oxygen... Yeah, I don't know. This area is already so saturated with oxygen. It would be better if I had it higher up or off to one of the sides. I mean, this is the best oxygen flow channel as well. I mean, we're not doing terribly, like, because this thing is still running. I mean, it's running right now because we just got oxygen for it, but... Maybe we put the other electrolyzer here, like we switch it out. Let's see. It creates hydrogen, which we're flowing up to the top. Maybe another airflow tile, like right around here, would be good. Here at this corner, just to get a little more airflow out of this room. I can't have a flow up here or here because that's not really part of the base. This, oddly enough, is a part of the base, even though it seems like the outside, but this is completely open right here. So should I have some up here as well? Because I don't want the hydrogen to see it's getting trapped on the ceiling right here. We don't want that. So I guess, yeah, I guess it would be better to just have some more airflow there. I don't know, that seems weird to me to do that, but because I never sealed this top part off, I guess it's no different. Okay, so yeah, it makes hydrogen. We have to hook up a water supply to it, and then what else is with this dude that I have to be careful about? How much heat does it produce? It's producing a ton of heat? Maybe that's the thing that's bad about it. 1.25, 1.5. This is even hotter. Oh, okay. Well, then I should probably just make another electrolyzer, right? Once this guy runs out of the algae that it's using right now, even though there's still a ton more algae on the map, it's just I haven't broken into any of those zones. You know, like there's tons of algae through here that I can get. There's algae here. There's like the whole other slime. Yeah, like all of this has pockets of algae. Algae all over here. Here. There's plenty more algae to get. It's just not anywhere that I have been and not anywhere that I want to go right now. There's even tons more algae just straight through here. But I say for now, probably just gonna want to switch some of these out. This one is a little bit far away for me to want to connect the pipe and everything. But this one might be okay. I guess the other thing was I was sort of concerned about the temperature of the water we were going to be using. I don't even know if the water's gonna... I'm not even going to use the water from down here anymore unless I filter it while it's down here. But I'm probably just going to use water straight from my base eventually. So that won't really matter any more than it matters bringing the water in any other places. Okay, so yeah, when this dude runs out of algae, I will switch it out for another electrolyzer. And hopefully we can keep up with the hydrogen. That's the only other thing there really will be to worry about, I think. Fried mushrooms. Ooh, guys, you get another like little snack. Little change of pace snack. This one is out of algae right now, but I'm gonna ignore that. This one, let's deconstruct as well. We're phasing out the algae terrariums. I know I still have one there. And do I have one anywhere else? No? Just this one, maybe? Okay, so I could put something else here. Another plant or something. If the light reaches. I don't know if the light reaches that far. Okay. So they finished their kiln objectives. And it's green over here. But, I mean, green is a good amount. You know, green is what we want. It's getting a little warm down here now that this thing is constantly working, though. Okay. And this one is right next to a wheezewort. Oh, but I was gonna put a wheezewort... Oh, I did put a wheezewort down here. Shouldn't this be helping more, then? I guess maybe it's fine, because... The only reason the other one is super cool... What am I looking for? Not ventilation. Is because there's so much more of a cooling system over near that one. Okay, by the way, what exactly did we do with this cooling system? We've split the pipe here, so it's going to go either into our base or down to the machine, which is good. And we've completely emptied out both of these containers. We've dropped it off here. It's so hard to tell where things are. That's our regular... Okay, so this pipe. Yeah. So we fully emptied these two containers out. I don't remember why I wanted to do that. But there's a reason I wanted to do it. But I guess I'll wait for it to get a little warmer before we, before we go again. All I have to do is reconnect the bridge here, and then everything will start up again. But I'll want to disconnect the one here probably, so that we don't just have water just constantly going straight through. So we'll disconnect that one, everything will fill back up. Or maybe disconnect this one. Wait, this is all automated. This is only going to go through once this is at a certain temp. God, I don't know, man. So yeah, okay, disconnect this one probably. Liquid bridge. Deconstruct. Yeah. We'll do that, and then, We disconstruct, that's not a word, that. I'm trying to see if we get any cooling down here. We don't. This gets, this gets a cooling burst, a teensy bit. It's not radiant or anything, but it does get a little bit of some sort of cooling when we empty out this. But we're not going to be doing that. I think it'll be okay down here, though. It doesn't even really matter if it's that hot down there because it's not like a livable part of the base. Okay, then moving on from that. I have the gold now. I can put some paintings here, right? Gold. 1 here. 1 here. Oh. 1 here? Why can't I put 1 here? What? Why can't I? It's too close to this machine? Oh. I guess because there's little, like, that part right there makes it be 3 tall. So then 1 there, I guess? Yeah, sure. That's good. That's cool. Okay. And the water level seems to be going down so slowly. I paused it. I'm like, why isn't anything working? It's going down so slowly now that it's only being used for that machine. It's going to be forever until we can do steel production. Well then, fine. I will make sure that in the time that we are waiting for steel production, that I make this place as hospitable as possible. So let's actually, yeah, let's use the heavy watt wire. And you know, this has a decor bonus too. They're both the same amount of overheat temperature, so that's no different. Change it to heavy watt. Who cares if it's a lot of resources? Do it! And you know what? Even change this tiny wire that isn't even really bad to conductive, except you can't right now because you don't actually have enough copper. But you're gonna have enough in a second. Oh my god, actually we're running kind of low on copper. Where is there more copper that is in a place that I won't feel bad about grabbing it? Nowhere close by. I can't grab it from there because that'll make my reservoir, my reserve, it'll make my reserve too big. Okay, everyone's idle. I can't have that. I can't have that. Well, how about we randomly switch this ground out for tile? Whoops. Oh god. This place shouldn't even be this way, but just do it like this anyway. And also get this piece of coal, because that's all coal and copper. Those are good resources. I don't like how this is then going to be opened up for a second. But we do still have an airlock here, so it'll kind of infect this real quickly, but eventually those germs will die. So, yeah, because there's a lot of germs through here. Depends on how quickly they get it done, I guess. Maybe the air won't change that much? No, it will, because it's really high pressure up here probably. Yeah, and it's really low pressure down here. So this is immediately going to start flooding through here as they switch out those tiles. Well, that's the way it's going to be. And then we'll have enough copper for me to not feel bad about using more copper. Okay. Get it done quickly. Wow, okay. Like 0 exchange. 1 surface germ. 0 surface germ. Sweet, okay. Because it kind of like went to this level, but then it got like covered up by the tile. So that's... They're being pretty efficient. Ew, ugh. Okay, it's fine. It dies. It dies. It's totally fine. Like, I don't know why the air seems like it's moving so much in here. That's kind of crazy. But at the same time, the germs are, I feel like, dying as we speak. It's kind of crazy. Okay, ew. So some people might get slime lung, but it's not like a permanent thing. Like, it's not a permanent exposure. you know? It will clear up in there and people aren't going to be going in there. And then if anyone gets sick, they'll heal up. We'll be fine. We have the med packs. We have stuff like that. So, okay. Yeah, that's going to be fine. They just have to get all the resources out of here and then they'll stop coming in there. Okay. Ugh. It's hideous. Okay. Paintings down here. Conductive wire is going to be down here. I want to see what this spot looks like. It's only 200, negative 200 now. There's one piece of conductive wire and not just normal heavy watt wire, so that's good. The landscape canvas is already giving a plus 18, and it's not even starting to be painted on yet. This one over here, look at that. Total decor minus 199. That's good, I guess. That's probably good. I think even though it's still going to be massively negative, if it's less massively negative, it's better. I think. Like, negative 100 something is better than negative 300 something. Like, it does have an effect, the difference. Hopefully it does. Oh, how does this one? Okay, yeah. It's not bad in there now. It's positive. I don't know what's up with this little chunk. But it's kind of positive over there. Okay, sure. Don't look at the bottom. Don't look down there. I have 2 spots for either storage or another plant or something. I don't know about... Okay, not another plant over there. That would be weird. We could move this over there. I'm not going to keep that. You know, let's be real. I'm not going to actually keep that. Insufficient algae. Okay, deconstruct. And we're going to put an electrolyzer there. How much power difference is there? No, don't actually go to power. So this uses 120. This uses 120. Okay, it is the same. So yeah, these are definitely better as long as you can handle the hydrogen output. Oh, but it takes up 2 spots. I'm gonna have to get rid of my plant. My plant, this was my experiment plant. Well, it didn't ever actually get exposed to enough radiation. So, I guess it's fine. It's actually kind of better to get rid of it, because if I get rid of it, I don't know why it would be better. I was going to say then, like, no duplicant will stay. Like, that's another spot that's going to be kind of near the Wheezewort that no one will stand in, but they would stand there. Maybe. I don't know. This Wheezewort isn't causing any problems. It's fine. The oxyfern seed, no. The flower pot, deconstruct. And most of the setup is already good here. And this one we can actually use the water straight from here. It would be nice to use the one from down here because it would mean that this whole thing gets emptied out faster. But it's eventually going to want to be set up with the main water system anyway, probably. And if I have it set up, I don't need that one. We can just use this. If I have it set up with the main system, then it will help our water level to decrease faster. So I don't have to be afraid of it overflowing, you know? So plumbing, liquid pipe, or just liquid bridge, really. Liquid bridge. Or do I want to just go here? Like, linear paths are probably better. I know it's going to be a lot more pipe, but linear paths are better for this particular thing, I think. No, maybe that's worse. Is that better or worse? I don't know. I can always change it later. I at least know how to empty the pipes out now if I want to deconstruct them, so that's good. The power's already set up. And it's using the same amount of power that I was using before, so I don't have to be concerned about that at all. And now, if it becomes too overpressured down here, maybe it won't be too overpressured up here, and this one will keep working. Okay, good. A lot of hydrogen up here? Okay, good. Oh yeah, this thing is almost full. Oh god. We're gonna have to get a whole nother one if we don't start doing our steel production soon. Okay. Good, good. We're doing things. I suppose maybe soon, if this lowers to like here, then I'll recombine the inputs so that we can do the thing there. How's the temp? Is it raising too quickly? No. Everything looks absolutely temperate. They're having a grand old time. Grand old time. Okay, food. Yes, our food is still great. I can't believe I didn't ever use the gristleberry thing in my last colony. I can't believe, because I don't use dirt. How did I never do that? Anyway, paintings. Okay, yeah, we're already in the 200s instead of the 300s, guys. I feel like that's good. 36, and some of the conductive wire, heavy watt conductive wire is only minus 64, whereas the heavy watt wire is minus 112. Oh, look at, they're switching it out. They're switching it out. Look at the decor. Oh my god, the decor is getting so much better. Not so good, but so much better. Speaking of that whole scenario, can anyone sort of tell me about their experiences with decor? Does it show here? No, I have to click on them and then go here. Most people are saying that their last cycle's decor was ugly, but I want to see why. Like, I want to hover over the thing that is saying that they're unhappy. It was Ellie. So I think if I actually go to Ellie, wait, this is 0. Liam is 0, Ellie was -1. Okay, yeah, so I think it matters. Liam and Ellie. Liam and Ellie. Liam, Ellie, and Pay. Liam, Ellie, Pay. Liam, Ellie, Pay. Where is everyone? Who is this? Frankie? Guys, do you see any people? Pay. Okay, so she was just down here. Decor. Stress lower than their expectations. Average decor this cycle and last cycle. Okay, so yeah, see, it matters. It matters because it would be like ugly probably if it's -300, but then maybe it's only poor if it's -200, you know? And so they're going to get, yes, okay, I'm doing something good. I'm doing something very good. And then also, yeah, I know. You thought I was just going to look at that and then completely not just do anything else here. No, I'm going to give some of these people some more skills because they can definitely afford it. Okay. Abe, you are a great chef, but also you're a great doctor. What else do you want to be? So if someone's a chef and a doctor, construction, machinery, athletics, cuisine, medicine, strength, creativity. Let's maybe try and up some of the duplicants' super weak skills. If they've already got what they want and they're already pretty good at it, like I can't improve on those ones anymore. Let's try and make them a little bit more well-rounded. So let's give him husbandry. Isn't the type of thing I'm interested in because that's like a specialized skill. What I mean by well-rounded is if the people already have their specialized skills sort of maxed out, then let's try to give them some better in like excavation, construction, athletics, strength, those areas. That is kind of like things that any duplicant could find themselves doing if need be. So he's got 0 excavation. So how about you get this? But is that weird because why would you want someone to be able to dig that sort of material if they're so bad at digging in the first place? I don't know. No, let's just give it to him. Okay. And then so that was 9. That was 8. He was 8 points ahead. And now he's 7 points ahead. Is there anyone else that's 8 points ahead? You are 5 points. Okay. 7. Okay, so Abe definitely was the furthest ahead in terms of points. And so he has 7, so let's give you one more. How about we give you strength or construction? Let's give you strength. Which one of these is a strength upgrade? None of them. Supplying? Tidying? Probably be either supplying or tidying that would kind of contribute to that. Let's do tidying because I only had 2 for that. Okay, so this is 5. This is 4, 5, 7. Liam, you want another skill? Wow, and there's a lot going on here. So Liam is our farmer. Then it might also help for him to have improved supplying. Yes. Oh, they say right here, +2 strength. Right. Okay, good. Oh, and tidying is also a strength upgrade. They are both strength upgrades. I was smart. So I don't know if machinery would help if the farmers have to use the like agriculture things. Or if that just matters that like agriculture is all you need for that. It's hard to tell. I don't really know. So we're just going to give you either a strength or if there's possibly something that upgrades your like your athletics. I don't see anything that's really kind of athletics. So let's do this one. Yeah. Because they have to carry materials to do the farming sometimes. I don't know how it works though. Because sometimes people don't carry their own materials at all. The suppliers supply the materials and the other people just do the operation, you know? So maybe it doesn't matter, but like I said, we're just making them well-rounded. It's fine. It's whatever. They have 1,500 skill points sitting around that I'm not using because I don't want them to ever be stressed. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 points. Oh. Ooh. You can actually get something that you want. Why don't you get hazmat digging? Corium mining. No one has that. I don't think you have that much morale to spare, though. Why don't we get you this one? Because it's something that you want to do. Okay, thank you, Lindsay, for your service. That is 4, that is 2, and that is 6. Okay. Wow. Oh my God. So there's a lot of things that you want. We're going to give you this then, because you want it. And then you still have 6 more to spare. So let's also give you this one. Yeah. And that's fine. Now you still have 5. Woo! Okay, I hadn't upgraded the people in a long time, so that was much needed. It's so disgusting looking, the air in here. I guess it's fine. They're not breathing it. I shouldn't care. I feel like I should probably start to collect some of this natural gas if we're just going to have it sitting here and not use it. I should collect it. You need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 spaces for one of these reservoirs. Okay, I need 5 spaces for one of those reservoirs. Oh God, you don't want the sickbay to have germs in it, but oh well. 5 spaces for one of those reservoirs. Well, I could put it down here, but like I said, I don't really know if it's a bad thing for it to be sitting in the water. I could just have more ground here, though. It doesn't have to be laddered this whole way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think that'll fit, but I'm gonna have to move the pipe. Never mind, none of this pipe is connected to anything anyway. I clicked on liquid pipe. That's why it doesn't look like it's connected. Ugh, yeah, I would have to... I'd have to fix the piping situation so that they didn't run into each other. Ugh, I hate that. I hate all of that. I can do it, though. Okay, here's what we do. We start by switching out the floor. Okay, so then people can still come under here and, like, you know, fix things if they need to be fixed. There's nothing down here right now. But if I ever put a pump down there or whatever, and the water can still collect. even though this water isn't really flowing down here that much because the door never gets opened. And then, so we do that, and then we change this to go up this way. So they're gonna destroy those blocks, but it's fine. They don't matter. And then, like, and this door will still be closed off. Then we're also gonna make this go up instead of down. I keep clicking on liquid when I want gas. Do that. And then we're just gonna have to deconstruct this one for the moment. Deconstruct this one here. Okay, perfect. And then we're gonna deconstruct this one here. Or most of these. I guess you can deconstruct like all of those, and I don't know if you deconstruct one more or not. Excuse me, pardon. Okay. No, not the wire. Click on the thing, the sand. Whatever, just do it this way. Okay, and then we can fit a reservoir here. And we will have 1 gas reservoir's worth of natural gas in storage in case we need it. But it's still kind of complicated how I navigate. Deconstruct. Gas pipes. Okay, how I navigate around here. You know, it's a little bit crowded. So we have this is an output, and then this is an output. So I think I want to deconstruct that piece. And I want to make this flat going across here. Flat going across there, and that way I can fit the bridge here so that the output goes into this, or if it's just chilling, it will go into the reservoir. Gas bridge, input, output. Yes, that makes sense. I always try and double check those. And then we can just scooch. Oh, why? Why? Deconstruct. Switch that. Okay, we're gonna scooch this all along here. Do, 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 do. It's cute. 2 little wiggly worms. And then boom! Okay, and then the output. Ugh, it's all in my way. It's all in my way. So this output we would kind of want to be like up here if need be. Not here. Because we want this one to go up like this. So then this would have to cross across here. But at least we would be able to put a bridge there and it would be fine. It would all make sense. Why is oxygen in here? There's never oxygen in there. Oh, that doesn't make any sense. Okay, well, they're spitting it out anyway. Thank goodness. There's never oxygen in here. Oxygen? It's gonna bring oxygen in there, and then that's gonna make no sense. Oh, no. This doesn't make any sense. Wait, what is this? This isn't hooked up to anything, and if it were hooked up to something, it would just throw it into our base. Oh, okay, never mind. It's fine for that to be a mixture. These things can be a mixture, right? Yeah, it already is a mixture. Okay. Whew, fine. So yeah, we need the output of this to be able to hook up to the I guess the output I would have to round back around to hook up to the generator. That's confusing. Why do I have enough room for that? Why am I stockpiling natural gas here if I'm not going to be able to use it when the generator... The whole point is, if this thing doesn't produce any more natural gas because it's dormant, I will have a small supply, at least in an emergency. But there's no way I'm getting this output to get back up here. I guess I'll just have to... You just switch the input and the output. So I just take this pipe and I deconstruct it to be an input and I connect it to be an output. And then bada bing, bada boom, flip the bridge around the other way and it will be an input. Yes, that's the answer. Okay. I think then that's set up to stockpile natural gas. Good. Okay, what else do I want to check? We're just about out of time today. I'm gonna get the lime because I want the lime for our metal refinery. This is disabled right now, yeah, so they're not trying to use it. Iron to steel. They're gonna be able to make a little bit of steel. They're gonna be able to make like 10 steel. At least. Like, I'm just saying 10 because, like, I like to make things in batches of 10. I don't know. When I enable that, they're gonna make like 10 steel. Okay, so for now, the decor down here is... Why don't they tell me? Like, they're telling me that the total decor is negative 150. But why can't they say if it's poor or ugly or whatever? That would be helpful. Okay, so that is a good, in general, a good little boost. And we're not even done switching out these wires. Oh, because we don't have enough copper. Okay, it's fine. I can fix that. I got more copper. Make 10 more. Can we make any more lime right now? No. No, okay. But also you're gonna have to use copper for the other type of wire too. I want to switch this out. Or sorry, you're using iron for this? Oh, okay. I don't think I wanted that chunk to be that way. Right? That first chunk is a little bit confusing. Are they gonna switch it out properly? I don't know. Okay. Well, guys, I know it seems kind of like things are all over the place today, but like I said last time, I think the base is getting so much more complex so quickly, so I kind of have to start hopping around a lot now rather than doing a whole bunch of little projects. I guess we can wait a little longer before we do another cool burst. Probably if these plants look like they're starting to get a little too warm over here, then we'll have to do another cool burst. But I do like how it's not blue over here. Like that area actually got a second to, like, you know, warm up. Okay, so we're using water for that and that. We're using water, ventilation. Oh, perfect. That is perfect. Okay, so yeah, we'll have one full container. That won't last very long. Well, it might be okay. I remember I had so much natural gas stocked up in my old base, and it would run out if the thing went dormant. Like, I had, I don't know, like 15 containers or something. I had so many containers, and it wouldn't last us through one dormant cycle. But I was relying on it for a lot more power, I think, than I am this time. I don't think we're actually using that much power for it this time. Maybe I'm wrong, though. Maybe we are. Okay, there. The decor situation is fully situated. The situation is situated. Well, see, now they switched the wire out that way. I don't want it to be like that either. We're gonna need heavy watt at the start. I guess it has to be one or the other, and then it has to be heavy watt. Annoying, but okay. Switch that one out one more time, please. I'm sorry. And they're using iron, which is weird because the rest of it is copper, I believe. But now the decor... Yes! So the person that has to stand here to operate this is not even in negative 100. It's in the negative... Okay, well, if it's here, it's negative 100. But if it's here, it's negative 89! Sweet. Oh my god, the kitchen is so sad. We need more decor in here. What the heck? I can't believe I've let this happen. I've let this be this way. Deconstruct this crown molding and let's get a painting in there. Come on now, that's just unacceptable. But I guess I've checked and rechecked the overlays 500 times. I've given them skill upgrades. I think we're ready to call it for today. Germs, decor, ventilation, plumbing. Yeah, everything I think is squared away for now. So maybe next time what I'm going to want to do is I'm going to want to possibly find another place. I don't know where. But I'm going to want to start finding more room for natural gas reservoirs, maybe. Because this thing is idle a lot, so I feel like we could get more use out of it. Like, we could get more natural gas, like, stored up. That would be good. I'm going to want to run the cooling system again next episode, but I'm sure I will check that and see when it is time. We're full up on hydrogen, so I'm going to want to start using this next episode. And the water is not moving at all right now. So we're probably going to... But this water level should be going down faster. Okay. So once this water level drops a little bit more, I will start dropping the water from down below up there again. So we can empty this out and we can start using the metal refinery. Otherwise, our hydrogen is going to build up too much. I mean, I guess I can always put another reservoir here immediately. We do have a spot for it. Never mind, we don't, because the gas filter is in the way. By one tile. Oh god, if I had put the gas filter horizontal, it wouldn't have been in the way. Oh, well, I'm probably gonna have to move that then. Next episode, hopefully I remember. Because that's it for today. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you all in the next episode. Bye bye now.